Ducati XDiavel V4, comienza la producción de la nueva Sport Cruiser de Borgo Panigale. La Sport Cruiser de Ducati se ha renovado por completo y se vuelve aún más emocionante gracias al motor V4 Gran Turismo, la electrónica avanzada y los detalles únicos. Ha comenzado en la fábrica de Borgo Panigale la producción de la nueva XDiavel V4, una Sport Cruiser como la define Ducati. Una moto que combina el rendimiento de un motor V4, la posición de conducción de una cruiser y la belleza sensual que caracteriza a todas las Ducati. Una reinterpretación aún más musculosa, sofisticada y prestacional de la fórmula que la primera XDiavel 1260 introdujo en el segmento. La XDiavel V4 está diseñada para el motociclista amante de las cruisers que busca una motocicleta con un estilo inconfundible, una posición de conducción baja y relajada y el rendimiento de un dragster. Es una motocicleta capaz de realizar aceleraciones y desaceleraciones impresionantes, siempre con gran facilidad y seguridad. Las prestaciones del Gran Turismo V4 de 168 caballos, combinadas con el neumático trasero 240/45 y una relación de transmisión dedicada, le permiten acelerar de 0 a 100 km/h en menos de 3 segundos, con un sprint realmente impresionante. Con un peso de 229 kilogramos, componentes sofisticados como un chasis monocasco, suspensiones totalmente regulables y un sistema de frenos con pinzas Brembo Style EMA y discos de 330 mm, la XDiavel V4 ofrece una agilidad y una dinámica inesperadas para una cruiser, que se traducen en placer de conducción y seguridad en todas las situaciones. El confort ha mejorado sustancialmente gracias a la suspensión trasera con 25 mm más de recorrido que la XDiavel 1260 y, sobre todo, un asiento ancho, bien perfilado y más grueso. El pasajero también puede contar con un asiento más espacioso, más 30% ancho, más 50% largo, y cómodo, más 25 mm de espesor, y con un asa de agarre trasera incluida de serie. El piloto puede disfrutar de las prestaciones de la XDiavel V4 gracias a un paquete electrónico completo y eficaz, con Ducati Traction Control, DTC, en la versión Cornering, Ducati Wheelie Control, DWC, ABS Cornering, Launch Control y Ducati Quick Shift, DQS, 2.0. Todos los sistemas electrónicos se gestionan fácilmente mediante los controles retroiluminados del manillar y el nuevo panel de instrumentos TFT a color de 6:9, que también ofrece conectividad Bluetooth con el smartphone para llamadas, mensajes de texto y música, y es compatible con el sistema de navegación paso a paso, disponible como accesorio, mediante la aplicación Ducati Link. La XDiavel V4 estará disponible en los concesionarios europeos a partir de mayo de 2025, y posteriormente en otros países, en dos colores metalizados, rojo ardiente y negro lava. Por primera vez, la XDiavel está disponible en rojo, pero un rojo diferente del icónico rojo Ducati y del brillante rojo Racing. El negro lava, por su parte, enriquece el clásico negro brillante, típico del mundo de las cruisers, con tonos cálidos que reflejan la personalidad única y sofisticada de la XDiavel V4. Dos colores que la hacen aún más única y cuyos nombres, que evocan el fuego, subrayan las emociones que despierta esta moto.
Absolutely beautiful. It without question, it changed my mind immediately looking at that color.
When we started the development of the new XDiavel V4, we wanted to broaden the set of emotion that we were offering to the fans of the feet-forward riding position, while fully maintaining the iconic and distinctive Ducati attitude. We wanted to reinforce the concept of the power cruiser, now with 168 horsepower, yet able to offer a smooth and comfortable riding experience, typical of the V4 Gran Turismo engine. But not only a new engine, the XDiavel V4 is a brand new motorcycle, completely renewed in all its aspects with a strong focus on comfort and ergonomics. we believe that with the new XDiavel V4, the rider can enjoy the perfect blend between style, performance and technology for an exciting riding experience.
True power belongs to those who rise to meet it. From the echoes of legendary performance, a bike was born. A machine that refuses to give itself to just any rider. Its contours, unmistakable, imposing, and iconic. At its core beats a V4 heart, born with 168 horsepower of pure passion. Drawing the envy of the crowd, but not defined by it. When a rider proves worthy of taking the bars, it's a throne around which the very earth seems to orbit. And as they keep clear of the city line, it's said they feel like they could ride forever. If only forever was long enough. New XDiavel V4.
When you conceive a new motorcycle, the inspiration never comes from a single idea or a single field. This because you need to combine balanced proportion, memorable shapes, and you have to add great details such as the lighting. In the case of the new XDiavel V4, inspiration came from the automotive field, the aeronautics, cruiser field, and of course the first generation of XDiavel. We have started from the fluid yet powerful volume of a supercar. Then we have added elegant form combined with functional mechanical element such as a jet airplane engine with a fluid external shape. The most recognizable yet challenging feature to be achieved and kept is the silhouette. A silhouette created by a long and elegant tank line, a spoon-shaped seat, and a low and compact tail. Other concepts that we have kept from the first generation of XDiavel are the overall stance of the motorcycle, the sculpted tank, the sinuous subframe, the slim and low tail, the fully visible mechanical base, the exaggerated exhaust, and of course the feet-forward riding position, we are talking about a cruiser, the size of the rear tire, 240mm, and the deep concave shape of the rear rim. On the other hand, newly designed parts are the side upper cover, which create a funnel of fresh air toward the rider, a more comfortable and wider seat, a cleaner and more modern handlebar area, and above all, a fully new lighting. The main target was to grab the essence of the recognizable and disruptive concept of the XDiavel and to combine it with the masterpiece of the V4 technical base. In a way, the bike can be seen as a symbiosis of contrast. An elegant, fluid, muscular upper part combined with the brutal mechanical base below. A muscular, sculpted steel tank that flows into a comfortable, wide seat. Great attention has been put in designing the new lighting system. The DRL has the typical shape of the ones on the Ducati Naked, the double C, and it gets thinner toward the top, helping in streamlining the front end of the motorcycle. The turning indicator are integrated into the bodywork, are made with the light blade technology to have a homogeneous and fluid look, enhanced by the wiping effect. The tail light is extremely thin, allowing to have a very low and compact tail. It is made with the same technology of the turning indicator, the light blade, to have a transparent, homogeneous and subtle look when off, and a wonderful bright appearance when on. Both front and tail light have a welcome animation. Both colors are special. the burning red and the black lava has been developed specifically for the new XDiavel V4. The colors name are referred to fire to underline the raw emotion that this motorcycle awaits. The metallic flakes into the color, when hit by the light, create elegant yet fluid reflection to even more emphasize the fluidity and the elegance of the shape of this new motorcycle.
The XDiavel V4 stands out for its design and unique personality. A bike that perfectly merged the cruiser feeling, so relaxed, comfortable, with fit-forward riding position, and Ducati DNA of advanced technology, high performance, and unmistakable design. We have this short riding tour, Frizzy, I would say, with my colleagues Chiara Lovato, product manager, and Jason Chinook from USA, CEO of Ducati North America and Ducatista since a long time. We had this opportunity to test the bike in real life, the new XDiavel V4. So, Jason, what's your feeling about the bike?
I love it. I had a lot of fun on the ride up here. Like you said, it was a little cold, but the motorcycle was just a blast. And I love the experience of the comfortable riding position, but this delivers it on an even higher level in terms of its performance, its handling, and of course, that motor. I actually had the opportunity to ride one of the very first generations XDiavels years ago when we launched it in North America. And for me, it gave me a little bit of that feeling, but it's so much more refined and just a significantly beautiful motorcycle.
So, Jason, the cruiser culture in the United States is so strong. Could you tell us a little bit more about these motorcycles?
Well, you've both visited the US, whether you came for work or for fun, and you know the vastness that we have in the country, and largely due to there's hundreds of miles between many of the cities, especially as you get out west. And the cruiser is a perfect motorcycle for that environment. You know, it just basically makes short time of long distances. And it does it in a way where you're relaxed, you're comfortable, and you almost like you zone out, like it's meditative almost. But that being said, as much as I enjoy that type of riding, I really enjoy getting to those twisty roads as well. And this is where typically cruiser motorcycles, that isn't a priority for them. But obviously for Ducati and for a motorcycle like the XDiavel V4, it's a very important part of its character.
Yeah, so the new XDiavel V4 is a real power cruiser.
Yes, without any question. I mean, it delivers on the power that you would expect from a power cruiser. But what's really interesting is that, you know, when we built this motorcycle, we have a tremendous amount of technology in it. But the technology actually, it enhances the experience.
The V4 engine Gran Turismo is one of the most important features on this bike. What you can say about this?
Well, I love the V4 motor. I mean, I love the evolution of what it came from with the original twin on its predecessor, but it delivers similar torque and even more horsepower. And when you're riding it around town, it's a perfect balance because it has that nice, smooth, linear delivery of power down low and the low RPM, so it's easy to ride around at low speeds. But then when you get into the open road, it really takes on a different character, a different personality, and it delivers what you expect from a Ducati.
So, Jason, thank you for being with us.
It's my pleasure. It's not difficult for me to fly over here to ride motorcycles with my colleagues in the Bologna countryside, and especially the new XDiavel V4.
Gianluca, thank you for being with us. Can we explain better what are the key characteristics of the V4 Gran Turismo engine?
The Gran Turismo is our Desmosedici stradale before-derived engine. It delivers exhilarating performance with its 168 horsepower and 12.8 kg-meters of torque. Powerful and responsive at any RPM, it offers an extraordinary smooth experience from the bottom end.
And I would say, guys, that it's really aesthetically very beautiful because we gave this special glossy black finishing just developed for this bike. And what else, Gianluca?
In addition of what we just said, I can confirm you that this V4 engine really represents the Ducati DNA of favoring the most innovative technical solution. In fact, here we have the counter-rotating crankshaft, derived from Ducati experience in MotoGP, a technology that acts against the gyroscopic effect of the wheels.
In simple words, Rocco, the counter-rotating crankshaft makes the bike more agile and improves the handling of the motorcycle.
Then we have the extended rear cylinder deactivation. It works not only in idle condition, but also at low engine loads.
And thanks to the rear cylinder deactivation, we have a reduction of the fuel consumption, especially, for example, on urban use.
It comes standard with Ducati Quickshift 2.0 derived from Panigale and features the power launch system for brave taking start. But we must not forget also the work done on sound quality. The twin pulse firing organ, together with a dedicated exhaust system, produce a very distinctive sound, a thrilling dual tonality exhaust noise.
Yes, the sound of the V4 Gran Turismo engine is so great. And last but not least, we have low maintenance costs thanks to the 60,000 kilometers valve clearance check interval.
For a cruiser bike, the comfort and the ergonomics are two of the most important aspects. We can confirm that on the XDiavel V4 we improved a lot on this aspect, making the bike much more comfortable comparing to the first generation.
For what concerns the handlebar, we moved it backward and lower to give the possibility to all the rider of different heights to easily maneuver the bike, also when fully steering the handlebar. We have the feet-forward ergonomics that characterize the riding position of the bike, and then we have a rear wheel travel increased by 25 millimeters.
Increasing the rear wheel travel allowed to increase the comfort of the new XDiavel V4. And since the comfort is one of the key elements of this new bike, we also increased the seat foam thickness of 58 millimeters. Obviously, we also didn't forget about the passenger, right, Gianluca?
Correct. We really improved the passenger seat foam thickness and the room in order to make the travel experience better also for them. The seat area increased by 50% compared with the previous generation.
So guys, the weight reduction in Ducati is one of our mantra, not only for sport bikes, but for the entire product range family. And with new XDiavel V4, we improved also on this aspect, comparing to the first generation of it. Is it right, Gianluca?
Right, Rocco. The bike, considering it's a sport cruiser, is the reference of the segment. It weighs 229 kilograms, losing 6 kilograms thanks to adoption of some parts like light aluminum frame and V4 Gran Turismo engine.
That's an incredible result, because let's remember that a bike that is lighter is a bike that is easier to handle both when riding and also when maneuvering it at low speeds.
Talking about the brakes and suspension, at the front we have a 50mm fully adjustable fork with two discs of 330mm with radial monoblock Brembo Stilema calipers, while at the rear we have a fully adjustable rear shock absorber combined with aluminum single-side swing arm.
We have a very good braking system that, combined with the bike geometry and the ABS cornering, allows you to brake and quickly stop with the highest level of safety.
Right, Chiara, you mentioned about the cornering ABS. This techno cruiser is equipped with the state-of-the-art technologies, starting from the full LED lighting system, DRL, with a brand new design. But what more, Gianluca?
The 6.9 inches TFT dashboard is well integrated with the forged body of the handlebar. It features an optical bonding, a technology that you may already appreciate in the new Panigale V4. But going on with the technology, the bike has the hands-free system, cruise control, multimedia system with turn-by-turn navigator available as an accessory.
Well, so full package of electronics that will enhance the touring ability of this motorbike. For all riders that want to enjoy the XDiavel V4 in a medium-long range touring.
For what concerns the riding controls, we have 4 riding modes, 3 power modes and full rider height street to ensure the best and safest riding experience.
And that's not all, because if the rider wants, he can customize even more each riding mode. So upon his needs and the riding situation, he can intervene and change the control level of, for example, the cornering ABS, the traction control, all the riding controls.
For the XDiavel V4, the customization is an important part. And in fact, for this bike, we developed a wide range of accessories, starting from the more touring and comfort one to the most show-off. Is that right, Chiara?
Yes, Rocco, you are right. We have such a wide choice in our catalog. We could really say that the rider can tailor his XDiavel V4 upon its needs and taste. For what concerns the touring accessories, we have for the rider 2 windshields of different levels of air protection and 2 different designs, and the comfort and premium seat. While for the passenger, we offer a backrest with handles. Then finally, for the ones to enjoy their XDiavel V4 in mid-long range touring, we have a set of semi-rigid side panniers of 24 liters each with color variant covers. Then, if we move to the more show-off and sporty accessories, we have, for example, the single-seat configuration, forged wheels. We also have colored calipers and then a wide range of billet aluminum and carbon fiber components.
Great, so really a wide range of accessories. But for example, Gianluca, talking about the riding position, is there any accessory that a client can choose to change the ergonomics of the bike?
Yes, Rocco, there is. The feet-forward ergonomics is the key features of the bike, but if the rider prefers a more dynamic riding approach, there is a mid-footpegs accessory kit that the dealer can quickly mount, increasing the maximum lean angle of the bike.
We have a special guest, our official Ducati tester, Alessandro Valia, who more than others really test this bike in different conditions, different roads in the last 2 years of development. So thank you, Ale, for being with us. First of all, I'm really so curious to understand what's your feeling when you sit on this bike, when you ride this motorcycle.
Every time that I jump on the new XDiavel, I feel super cool. Even if I haven't started yet the engine. The wide handlebar, the feet forward and the V4 Gran Turismo engine with its deep and dark voice give to the rider a sensation of dominance on the bike, and when you ride this bike on open roads, you feel literally all people's eyes on you. It's an eye-catching bike, definitely. In this case, it means not only performance, but also safety, because we reduce the braking distances. But at the end, the most unexpected thing on the XDiavel V4 is the agility. Despite the long wheelbase and the big rear tire size.
Yeah, my second question is regarding the dynamic aspect of the XDiavel V4. What you can say about it?
The most impressive aspect of the dynamic of the vehicle of the new XDiavel is the turning capability and the steering neutrality. So shortly the bike changes direction really fast and keeps the line without necessity to keep pushing on the internal side of the handlebar. This thanks to the new chassis geometry, where we worked a lot on, but mostly on the counter-rotating crankshaft. That is a technology that comes from our MotoGP and Superbike experience. It's a feature that we have also on the new Panigale V4 that reduces the gyroscopic effect that comes from the wheels and makes the bike really agile.
Great. And we said that this bike really improved in terms of comfort. It's an important aspect for a bike like a cruiser. We improved both for rider and for passenger also. What you can say about this aspect?
We can say that the new XDiavel V4 is a huge step forward in terms of rider comfort. We worked on different aspects, on thermal comfort, on the capability of the bike to absorb the bumps, thanks to a new swing arm, new lever ratio, new shock setup, and a new rider ergonomy, together with a new rear seat shape that sustains the legs while riding and helps the rider to keep the position during the most critical phases like acceleration and deceleration. In the end, this bike is really enjoyable both on short urban rides and also on longer trips out of the city.
Thank you, Ale, and see you.
Thank you,
on the road.
Rocco.
Ciao. To complete the offer for all our passionate riders, we have designed a special capsule collection that will fit the overall look and style of our rider. In the Cruiser collection, we have special garments like the coat jacket that Chiara is wearing today, sweatshirt, t-shirt, hat, and on technical garment, we will have also a very cool brand new full-face helmet.
With the new XDiavel V4, you will definitely not pass unnoticed.